Hello, good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you're joining us from. Welcome to Itchy Painty. I am Berger, aka Itchy. Joining me, as always, is my wonderful, illustrious partner, James,
Hello.
aka Moist Outlet, aka Painty for the day. Um, Today, we are working on a miniature from Steamforged Games called now is it Crone or was it the Crone? Did we get a
So
firm
so
answer
it's
on
it's
that?
like on the card in the game it says Crone. Actually, I'll show you. So it says Crone. But in on the website and how the monster is described is the Crone. It's a boss creature. There's no more of this, so I assume it's the Crone because if you put the in front of it, it's like,
It makes it
it's the
more
definitive.
boss-like. Yeah, it is
Yeah. Um, yeah,
absolutely the
so I
case.
assume it's the Crone, but it's still only the card that says that only says Crone. So yeah,
Mhm.
but typically, like in anything, a Crone, that's a pretty descriptive word, isn't it? Like for something.
I mean, it is not really. It's a specific enemy type in D&D, isn't it?
No, it's similar. It's the Hag, I would say, is
Okay, is
probably,
the
yeah, which are also described as Crones. Yeah.
you're a Crone.
I want to be a crone. Like when I get to, like, 60, 70 years old, I want to be an old crone. Except crone is typically femme representing, so I mean I could just say I am.
You could do whatever you want,
But
James.
listen, I'm 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 old now. I could I don't give a shit. Everything. I feel like that's what happens with old people. They just get to a certain age and everything's just like they don't give a shit anymore.
Right.
Um, But yeah, so this is a boss creature. It's quite big. I'll put like the elementals next to it. Like it's almost twice the size as an elemental. Um, yeah, so it's a pretty tall model, and she seems to be coming out of like an ethereal. I actually don't know. I think that might be cloth actually,
So I'll tell you
because of
what
the
I'm gonna
tears in
do
it.
on this mini is I'm gonna
Yeah.
try like big ghost vibes, like hard
He
ghost vibes.
goes.
Yeah. So one of the minis that we have an
Oh, my
option.
little sorry to interrupt you. My little cam is not up on the
Oh,
stream.
that is accurate to say. Don't switch. Mm. So, while I'm doing this, there is some definite news that the Leon episode of Tear Death Experience is now public for everybody to go see. Damn, James, I see what you're doing, and that is why, James, that they're not. They're not. You can't see them
Yeah.
now.
Woo!
That is why you are the reason that you've
You know what's funny is that right
damaging
now I'm listening
yourself.
to Paramore's "This Is Why" as well. That's my face right now. KDB Kappas.
KDB Kappas.
This is your
Whatever.
face right now.
Yeah, it is accurate.
For those that can't see, I'm spamming the emotes right now because it's a cool feature.
I don't know how Sight keeps you all online.
Um, because because we can because
Your shenanigans are
reasons.
cheeky and fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Okay,
what I am, cheeky. Oh, there you guys see the grimacing. Let's go.
I do see the grimacing.
Wow, that was a while ago.
You're a while ago.
I'm very old. You're right. That's
So
what we should call
I
people.
bought
A
myself a
while ago.
Prezi at PAX. This is
Mm.
PAX Unplugged debrief too.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I bought from Lethal Shadows Gaming a tiny little um brush, not tiny little brush, actually pretty big brush, which is a number 2, by the way. Um, and it's got interchangeable nibs.
My turn. You're an interchangeable nib.
What, James? James? Why? Yeah. So when you're replacing when you have to buy a replacement brush, now these are synthetic. They're not my favorite, but we're gonna paint this using synthetics. I think it's useful for this job. Um, but this is lovely because you just burn through synthetic brushes, like just by virtue of the fact that they aren't usually very good. Now this one does look like a nice one, but so we'll see how it behaves. But it's pretty cool to just be able to be like, hey, um, have that, and there's a little spring that goes in it, so it holds it in.
Oh wait, where's my little dowel? I
You have
put
a
my
dowel?
minis on. Yeah, I put a little.
I also
Yeah,
got
I have a
some.
little dowel. Everybody laugh. All
I
right.
would never
It's just
laugh at anybody's little dowel.
listen. It's not
I wouldn't
in the
want to. I
size
wouldn't want
of
to
my
offend
dowel.
anybody.
Okay.
Anybody who
Wow.
might be insecure about their dowel size.
Who feels attacked in chat right now?
If you
Because
feel
I do.
if you feel attacked, you know the reason. So there was a paint I got at PAX that I wanted to use, which we're gonna find now, called Gauss Weapon Green.
I mean, just the name
Yeah, and
sounds impressive.
I gotta tell you, James, like you're gonna see this one, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, Burger, that color is dope. Look at this.
Wow, that's so Gauss weapon.
It's like just this beautiful, so pale green. Like
I do love. Is it like a minty green or?
you'll see it in about 4 minutes.
Okay, in about 4 minutes. Okay.
On the
Well,
camera.
probably about 4 minutes to 30 seconds when the stream
Right.
catches up.
So in about 5 minutes, end of the episode when it pops up on the stream, you'll see it, and you'll agree with along with everybody in chat who's talking about it right now, which they'll see in 3 minutes.
Oh wow!
So they'll see it before you do.
Holy shit!
This is beautiful.
Cannot believe.
Would y'all say that this is minty green? And again, no, they should see it as I'm talking about it. As they perceive it, it should be on
Exactly,
time.
yeah. In their time, because that's all streaming is. It's just time slips.
It's just time slips. That's it.
Yeah.
James figured it out. So I'm gonna do a couple things with this mini. So which means I'm probably gonna finish it today, like pretty quick, because the techniques I want to try are pretty simple, but I do want to try to create an ethereal glow on a ghost-like projection.
A ghost.
A ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost. So what I'm gonna do is let me put this right here real quick. What my plan is I'm gonna use these colors along with this Proxeti white and this Ethereum blue. Along with a green that I have in here for a contrast paint. Actually, it'd be this one, the Aetheric blue. Or I think there's one called Warp Lightning that is an equal, like...
Oh, Warp Lightning is a good paint.
Ooh, I actually did... You know what? I'm going to change it. I'm actually going to use this one, Frost Heart, which is a new contrast paint I got, which I grabbed because it was pretty cool. So we'll do that instead. That serves the same function, and it lets me stick with my cool frosty tones. Because I also got a terrain that was called Valhallan Blizzard, which looks like it's like a fuzzy snow thing, which I might use here. So we're switching it up. We're going icy. Icy. Which brings me to my next, so I'm about to finish up Roy. Roy's in his last stages of being done. I actually just did his lightning the other day. This is a digression. I'm just excited to talk to y'all. I haven't seen anybody here in like 2 weeks. So here's the lightning I did for Roy before leaving for PAX. This is like my last thing I finished before PAX happened. Y'all have seen Roy previously.
Sorry, I was muted because I was shaking.
Yeah, that's fine. So this lightning will attach to his hand.
Wait, what the
Here.
fuck has happened to my Korax weight?
Is it chunky?
Yeah.
So it attaches to the finger like this and goes across the body and winds around him. And actually, you can see I did his hands. And here's the last of his lightning. So I'm like, he's almost done. In fact, after May and I go grocery shopping today, I'm probably gonna try to finish him before like um before like dinner, my afternoon activity. So first steps first. First things first on our Crone. I'm gonna try my new brush after I do the contrast paints.
My
Um,
Korax weight is fucked.
what happened? What did you do? What did you do to it?
I didn't do anything. It's in its tub. It's just gone
Dry.
goopy.
It's just going goopy. That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that.
Doesn't happen to my other ones, does it?
Yeah, when it dries can cause. I know. I'm excited for it though. So my first step is I'm gonna take this stuff here. It's like a shimmery white. It's a white alchemy. So it's a robust white that's got some mica in it. I'm gonna use that as my base coat across the whole model. So that way, I'm hoping that it does one of the things I want it to, and it kind of gives it an iridescence as I paint the jewel tones over it, like the powerful, but like subtle, highly pigmented, I should say, um, but still pale, if that makes sense. So my thought here is we're gonna try to do a couple techniques I'm not super great with. We're gonna do a little bit of wet blending. Um, Once I get the green on and I start mixing in with this blue, we'll see a little bit of wet blending happening, which is a fun little technique. Um, the other thing we can do as we paint this is we can go with some nice contrast, like some subtle contrast, or maybe even some real stark contrast. Um, like really pale colors go really dark on the hair. Um, Metallics too, you can make really bright. So there's a lot of potential to make this, like if we go super pale, which is what I want to do. Um, we can have a pretty cool mini. And I think we will anyway. Right, James?
Oh, I'm effing and blinding over here because I'm just trying to
Sure.
find a paint that. So excuse me.
Sure. But are you looking for a replacement for Corax White?
Yeah.
What is wrong with your Corax White?
It is completely separated.
So, put some on your
And
palette and mix it up a bunch. If it's like grainy, try adding some flow improver to it.
I don't have any more. I ran out.
Oh,
Uh, yeah. So it's actually goopy. It's like a. It's like it's turned into a semi-solid.
yeah. So it does need thinning. So if you put some on your palette and zhuzh it. Oh no! Oh goodness! My color was all bubbly.
I've used the shaker I have, which is good for everything else, but this
Sure.
Corex.
Um,
I'm gonna give it a few more shakes. Pretty bad.
sure. So in other news, like, as James is doing that, I will continue my PAX debrief. Had a great time. There was a lot of really cool stuff that I like. Everything that I wanted to have happen, like then work well, like happened and worked well. The the people who make a game that we played a bunch of ended up not coming officially, but also like sending someone to show up. And had a nice conversation with her. She actually wanted to meet with me about like other events and like I got to talk to her a bit about like narrative stuff. So like I'm really hoping that one of the things I want to try to cultivate is I want to do a big, like, imagine a space where there's like a miniature diorama of like New York City done in Marvel Crisis Protocol terrain, and it's just like set up, and then people can through the weekend paint a mini and add it to this New York City skyline. And like build out this epic battle scene between Marvel Crisis Protocol heroes and villains.
What's that?
Marvel Crisis Protocol?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a miniatures game made by a company called Atomic Mass Gaming. They do all of the um I can say this. They do the Disney IP miniatures games. So like they do Star Wars Legion, they do Marvel Crisis Protocol. Actually, they do all of the Star Wars stuff.
Okay.
And then the Marvel miniatures game, which I'm told is very good. I don't like. I actively dislike the minis, so I'm having a hard. I have a set I picked up at PAX. I'm really having a hard time even putting the minis together, because I do want to play it, but I also just like. I know I'm not gonna like painting them
Okay, why is that? Are they just
because they're
do they
so
just look difficult?
subtle. I
Oh,
hate
okay.
when details are super subtle on a miniature. Like Spider-Man's face looks like you if you like glared at it and you did the contrast. If you painted it really well, like if you know how to paint minis and you paint them well, they look great because they look like Spider-Man. Um,
Hmm.
but if you're not great at miniature painting and you like overdo it on your brush, you're gonna have a bad time.
Okay, yeah, I understand. As someone who
Because
is bad at miniature painting,
I mean I think you're fine at miniature painting, James.
thanks. I am okay.
I would argue that you're pretty good.
I appreciate your trust in me.
But like I do have an inflection too. It's like you're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm okay though.
I
I'm,
see. I would say you're better than okay.
I,
You understand how to paint
I,
minis. Like your slap shop is tight. Um,
it's really difficult not to be good at. I'm being churlish, so I'm gonna shut up. Um,
accept your compliments, my friend. You're pretty good at the hobby. But it is a backhanded compliment because I can't have you getting too egotistical.
right? Yeah, you can't have me
Being a
overtaking you. Yeah,
being a
because
diva,
you are the senpai and I am the kohai. In this
respect it. You
anime.
you will never defeat me in battle.
Oh, now you said it. Now we have to have a 12-episode
We're
arc.
not going
Uh,
to though. We're too close, James.
oh.
There's no circumstances where they could make us fight. There's no single
None
way.
whatsoever.
No,
I'm gonna
never.
contact Sai and I'm gonna say to her, we need to do this arc, this painting arc now.
There's no
Um,
possible way. There's nothing anybody could do to
I
make
have
this heel
to.
turn. Somebody would have to be just a trim. It would. There's nothing that they can do to make us fight.
I will have to go into the painter barrack chamber
the
and
time chamber.
and train for 150 years.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, not beginner friendly. I think that's what Bugs is saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not beginner friendly for miniatures. Um,
which I think it's really sucks because I think all miniatures should be.
yeah, and it's it's
Um,
it's interesting too because like the say what you will about Games Workshop and their minis, but their minis are like they scale up the hobby really well in terms of the complexity of the miniatures. Like when you get your first box of minis, those minis are super easy to paint.
mm,
Um, there's detail on them, but if you follow the Games Workshop method, those minis are super easy to get done. Because the Games Workshop method is the slapshot method, effectively. Block in your contrast well, and then
I got a bunch of contrasts out today, but I think I'm mainly going to be using bases
that's valid.
because
They're also the most readily available. Like, they do a good job of like icing out the market in some places, like especially the UK.
welcome back, Shoji.
Welcome back, Cho.
Choji, would you be down for a 12-episode arc?
Don't try to bring Choji into this.
Of because Shoji would be down. It's like that's what I'm asking. Of Bergs being my senpai and I being his kohai, and
nothing
I have
ever
to
will break that.
Over 12 arcs, I have to surpass them in skill. I'm not sure what my progression would be precisely.
You gotta get a montage. Even Rocky had a montage.
I've got Reaper Paint's White Linen, so I'm using that instead, which is very similar.
You're very similar.
I take offense at that remark. There's nothing normal about me.
Oh, dip, James. James with the
The arc has begun.
There it is. Here's the heel turn. Pro wrestling of mini paintings about to happen over here. He gets the turnbuckle. Are they pulling out the contrast paints already this early in the fight?
He smashes his head against the Citadel turnbuckle.
Yeah.
He's never coming back from that.
Oh my goodness. I have to get Matt to let me do that at PAX now.
Just a wrestling?
No, I wanted to do an Iron Chef like mini painting contest of like I wanted to get like good mini painters, like people like painters that people would recognize and that like would vibe. Together in a room to like paint a mini. And you have like 2 hours to do it. And then you can like you track it all. Everybody gets to bring their kit. You get a sponsor to provide a line of paint, and that's the paint they have to use. And they all have access to it, like a full set of it.
Oh yeah.
You can have an airbrush if you want it or don't. Like you get your tools, right? You bring your tools. You get our paint. And then it's battle to the death. And there's a fucking like a curveball thrown halfway through. Like, hey, oh, by the way, we know that you're painting an orc from Reaper Bones, sponsors of this event. But how about now you have to put that on a base with this wizard and make it thematic. Or you have to put it on this base or something, and you give them.
You can only use the color blue.
Yeah, like shit like that. You get it?
Yeah.
It'd be fun as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I like it. I like it a lot, Picasso.
Here we go. All right, so there's the shine. Y'all can't tell because it's super bright. I'm actually gonna switch this over to James.
Hello, it's me, James.
It's the boy, James. No.
Uh, got a lot of muddy in as well, doesn't she?
Yeah.
The thing. So the problem with this is that on the card there's a lot of ripped material, and underneath she's like glowing blue, which I really wanted to paint. But like when I look at the mini, there isn't a lot of that. Actually,
Put the card in. Show us the card. Let's see if we can figure this out for James.
how about roll dice to choose from a list of colors? Yeah, that could be good too.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
Like it'd be something. It'd be something to throw off the painters. Like just to surprise them.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Because like once you see what you're doing in your head, like you kind of have a path, right? And so part of the process is done for you. So that's one of the things I want to do at PAX next year, is run that like as like an evening showcase event, like a big draw. You'd have to have painters who had like personality, like you'd have to be.
Duncan Rhodes, bring Duncan Rhodes over.
No, I don't think Duncan's a good call. Like it'd be, I'm talking like they'd be Twitch streamers, like the people who like.
Oh yeah.
That's
fair.
The people who are used to bantering while they're painting, because like, I don't know if Duncan streams. What is?
No, I don't think he does.
Look at this green man. That's everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
That's Mem. Yeah, you want to see what James is working on? Here's James's thing. Sorry, I have to use both hands for this.
Typical.
But you don't say that often.
Oh snap!
Oh,
James,
I'm getting back for you calling my dick small earlier on.
I didn't call your dick small.
All right, now this.
So it's getting you back a little revenge.
That's really cool.
James is doing great.
What is it from?
This is Bardsung minis. That's all we paint.
That's all we do now.
That's all we do now. We just paint Bardsung.
In fact, our friendship is purely based on Bardsung now. It's like nothing else.
It is. It's all we do. Who are you again? Yeah. So like that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do at PAX. I think it'd be fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll get more heads on it. And if you need any more like suggestions, hit me up as well.
Yeah. I just need to
cool.
I need to do the first thing. Like I'm gonna message him about it in the new year and just like hey, so like I want to do this year. I need to know how to make it happen. Because I think it'd be a huge draw.
Yeah.
Especially if you can get another company to sponsor it. Are those my bootsies? Hooray. I just got bootsies.
Oh my god, did you?
I did, yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't.
Well, you didn't order bootsies. At least
I
not
can't
that I
believe.
know. I don't know if you ordered. I didn't mean to make that assertion.
Oh my god.
Did you order bootsies, James?
I specifically ordered those.
Fuck.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Boots. I bought a pair of boots.
Oh, okay.
And then they arrived and did not fit my feet. So
that's annoying.
I had to send them back and get a different pair of whiter bootsies.
Okay.
Is that enough of an explanation?
Yeah.
Do you need
I know that pain as well because I have had a similar situation.
Yeah, I'm like very torn up about it.
I also hate having to send shit back.
I do
Like
too.
it's
It's worse. It's worse than like having to go to the place almost. Because
yeah.
then you have to be like, oh fuck, where? I have to like go and find the fucking FedEx drop box. I remember when I went to Germany for work one time, I had an extra video card. It was like my old 10 when I upgraded to the 2070, I gave my 1070 to my friend Stefano
Mm,
in Europe, and it was funny because trying to ship it to him at that time. This is before COVID, so this is 2019.
mm.
Um, it was cheaper for me to take it with me and like put it in my
Oh
check
wow.
luggage and ship it to him from Germany than it would have been to need to pay to ship it, given the duty that would have been applied,
Duty. He said
because it
duty.
because it technically counted as importing electronics.
Delivering stuff is so fucking such a pain in the ass. Like I
Right.
want to send you drinks, but I can't send. You can't send liquids here.
Yeah, you can't send them here either. It's more that you can't send them internet. Like you. So for example, I was talking to Stefano. He's coming to visit at the end of the month on the 27th. He'll be in.
Oh yeah.
He's coming to Philly. So the 26th is when we're hanging out with him in Philly. We have a lunch reservation. Um, so he and his wife and son. I'm really excited.
Woo, that is exciting.
Mm. It is. I'm stoked. Sorry, I'm in this mini at the moment.
Yeah, same. I'm getting in her pleats right now and in her skirt,
Yeah, I'm
real
trying
deep
to.
in there.
I think there's two parts of it.
Yeah, it's like an undercoat, and then there's like what seems to be like a cloth belt that goes around it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go two-tone on that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know what color to make that. I might make it maybe a turquoise, just so it breaks up the top and the bottom.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. It's funny because I'm actually doing similar colors to James,
Yeah,
but
we are sharing a brain cell, so oh, that's rock there. No,
that is
I'll leave
rock.
you alone.
Yeah. Okay, so this is all part of a dress, a skirt thing. Got it.
Oops, sorry guys. I was flicking my camera. Apologies. Once allowed, I'd love to be a snack pen pal with someone in fast. It would be fun trying different snacks we don't get. It's really hard because over here in the UK, if you want to, because I know this because I ran into this
We've
problem
tried,
with,
yeah.
like, if you send anything that's over 2 kilograms, like it doubles in price, and
Yep.
the regular price is already ridiculous. Like
Yeah,
under
it's
2 kilograms, it's like 30 something pounds to send something over to the US.
but then yeah,
It's
but it gets bigger than that, and it's the same thing here. Like I remember I went and sent so James a box of stuff that was like not an insubstantial amount of like stuff.
yeah.
And the value, and this is like cool. It's like it was your Drizzt action figure, a board
Mm,
game, and like the cumulative value of like an action figure and a board game was like, which was it was cost more to ship it than the stuff in the box,
so wild.
which was wild. Um,
Right now, we're also going through a mail strike as well.
well, yeah, good.
Yeah, great. Like it's so funny, by the way, because like the days that I'm going to be in, because otherwise I'm going to be at hospital. The days I'm going to be in, like they're on strike for. So that's super fun. So like every time I come back, because I get an email or a letter from a bug saying you missed the delivery, I'm like, no shit. Maybe you shouldn't choose to go on strike on the days I'm not here, huh? You ever thought about that? No, they didn't.
Maybe ask your sister to switch days with you.
No, Zoe doesn't stay here.
Oh,
She's a couple miles from me. She's a 20-minute bus ride.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's like an
Like, it's
hour-long
fine.
walk.
But Zoe's also She also works. You know, she's got tool station, which is like a job in itself, because I mean it's literally a job, but it's also like it's flexi hours every week, so her hours change every week as well.
Oh, wow.
Just like a pain in the ass.
It's awful.
Yeah, flexi hours are very popular here, and I don't understand why. No one likes them. Like other than corporate.
Oh, yes, corporations love that.
Yeah, because they're like, and then they'll threaten you. So like, if you can't come in, they'll go, "Oh, so you can't come in? All right, so we need to discuss like the future of your like your employment."
Yeah.
Like, well, okay. That's the thing, is most people are doing that now. No, you're right. Strikes are important, and I fully support the Royal Mail, and I do think they need to get funded more. Right, but how dare they choose the days? It's like I'm cursed, man, because it's like trains.
Yeah.
Like we're still on train strikes, which they are organized quite well, but every time I would need to go somewhere by train,
that happens to be the day of the train strike.
It happens to be the day that's striking every single time. Oops. All right, I'm gonna mute a second. Mixing.
These are pretty cool blue. Get it? Cool blue. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Sorry, I wasn't here to appreciate your cool blue joke.
It's okay, James. I have made
appreciate
peace with that.
I appreciate your joke. It was funny. I laughed. Laughs were had.
Laughs were had.
Yeah. Laughs were hard.
Laugh. laugh, 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 laugh. laugh, 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 laugh.
No, you don't want the mix. Okay, let me.
No, don't do it.
This thing is
Don't
loud.
They're not ready for it, James.
I'm gonna do
James,
it.
they're not
don't
ready.
Worry,
they're not. Don't do it.
Don't worry, because Discord will.
Oh God.
Like, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Oh my God! I can't believe you did this to them. Oh, James, why? Why? What are you doing, James? Oh God.
So that's what it sounds like when I mix. It's a little handheld mixer, which is really cool and it's really good. It's just it's very loud on its fast setting. Also, I fixed my Core XY.
Did you? Good.
Yeah.
I knew there was no cause for panic.
I was just looking at the tub and it was like it's like a viscous oil in there. I was like, what the fuck?
It's funny.
Like I feel like Burger's Vortex would be more ASMR.
My Vortex is pretty ASMR.
Than my handheld mixer boy.
It was horrendous. It was so bad that it didn't just get blocked. It didn't get.
This Discord suppression is so good.
I honestly was fucking with them, James. So like, I didn't even hear anything either.
That's what like. Discord is so good. Like, but it's now that other companies need to take notes, man.
I mean, Discord's what's great is because, but if you're talking, you can hear stuff like as you're talking. Usually.
Sometimes, I mean, but I'll have like Rowan just meowing loudly, like in the room with me, and no one will hear it. I'll hear like there'll be just people yelling outside, and I'll be talking, and I'll go, "Did anyone hear that?" And everyone, "No, didn't." I'll be like, "Ooh, okay."
So to that note, James.
Yeah.
Did you watch Your Death Experience?
The one with Leon?
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet.
Okay.
No. I've not really had time to watch any YouTube.
This
week.
That's fine. When you do watch it, I want you to know that that's the future of the program. I will.
No,
I am going to politic.
People need to stop giving Burger an opportunity to make deals. This isn't the game.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for the next one. It's gonna,
No.
It's gonna be.
No.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be controversial.
No.
conscientious.
There were attempts
I'm doing a heel
when
turn.
I was on the show with you, but it will not happen.
No, it happened. I got the Joe Pirate off contention.
Yeah, but you didn't get what you wanted.
That's fine. I denied everybody else what they wanted.
What? No. It wasn't fine though, was it? It wasn't fine though, Burger, because
James,
you got very
James,
upset.
I did.
It wasn't fine at all. Everybody watched the episode. They
Everybody
know.
watched it. So they would also know that in the end, what was important to me, what was more important than having what I wanted, was denying, sullying a list by allowing an F tier costume being higher than an F tier costume. Very
Except
last.
you put Ally McBeal in rank 2.
Listen,
that makes
Ally
sense.
McBeal is the best costume.
It's not.
You don't know. It's
No.
Kiryu Kazuma costume. Is what that is. In fact, since it came out in 1996, I'm going to go ahead and say that that's where they got the inspiration for Kiryu's outfit.
Yeah, that's a bold claim.
It's a bold claim. It's a hot take. That's what I make.
Rowan suppression is bad. Suppressing Rowan. Yeah. Yeah. Bless her. She's not feeling well at the moment. I think it's just because she's getting old. She has like a weak, like her back legs are starting to get weaker.
Oh no.
So it's like I often have to carry her if she wants to, because her favorite place right now is a bathtub.
It's convenient.
So she sits in the bath, especially with like a bad bladder recently.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's why it's convenient. Because I'll tell you what,
so
when a
she
cat has problems with that, and then they die, it's a huge mess.
Yeah. But yeah, she'll yell at me until I put her in the bath. It's just fun. And then, like, I'll smell the nuclear fallout later on. Right. And she'll still be in there, sleeping next to a poo or pee at the other end of the bath. I'll be like, right, you can't be in here. And I'll take her out. She'll go, meh.
Don't take me away from it.
Yeah. This is my place. My independence. Bless her, though.
Bless her.
Good cat.
Bless.
I keep saying, like, she is a grumpy cat, but she's a good cat. Always has been a good cat. Like, there are definitely worse things Rowan could be doing. She's always been a very relaxed cat, even though she is a loud cat.
Yeah. Bez is the same way. He's loud, but also very relaxed.
Yeah.
He chill.
Yeah, but like I see these like TikToks and YouTube videos like on social media. It's like cats are literally like they're complete dicks to their owners, and I feel like you should probably take that cat to like some kind of behavioral therapy or something.
Putting it down.
Because that cat is literally scratching you every hour of the day and biting you because it probably thinks you're its mate, and that's not healthy.
Here we go. I got another cool. Cool contrast paint Space Wolf Gray. So we'll see how that works out.
I wish to bask in my glory. Yeah, it's exactly that. It's her just look at my shit. Isn't it neat?
Wouldn't you say your collection's complete? Of my poos here in the bathtub.
Yeah, she's
Up where I yell, up where I cry, up where I watch James pooping on the. Damn it!
Oh yeah, like she fully, she won't
She's
let me hear
into
the
it.
end of it. If I'm pooping,
God
she'll want to
forbid.
be in the room with me.
Watching, she's gotta supervise. She's gotta make sure you're not gonna fall in.
I just wish you could use the toilet,
I mean,
because I know that when she was an outdoor cat, she literally people have come to me. It's different people that don't know each other come to me say, "Your cat's so and so cat with this and that and the other." Yeah, I saw your cat peeing in a drain today.
It's funny.
right? And she pees and drains. She's a lady, except when she's in the house.
So there's a fucking thing that before my friends Alex and Jackie had kids that they were trying to get their cat to do. And it's like a toilet seat thing that you put flushable litter in, and then you train the cat that that's the litter box, and then as you, um, like as the cat uses it, you like make the hole in the center bigger, and so the cat just like poops in it.
Okay,
And,
yeah,
and
yeah.
eventually they'll just like they'll just poop in the toilet.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean Rowan's too old for that. She
She
has
is.
to, at least she's considerate enough to be like, put me in the tub. I'm gonna shit myself.
She's like, I need a shit. Put me in the tub.
It's like I don't have the aim I used to, James.
I have to put down because I know where she kind of pees.
Mhm.
If she can't get in the tub, like if I'm not in the house or whatever, I actually have you know those doggy training pads you can get.
Yeah, we
I
passed.
actually have those around the house, like so, like when she's feeling,
Spicy.
yeah, she can do a business on there instead and not on my fucking carpet.
Man.
Which, by the way, I hate carpet. Carpet can fucking fuck off. Like when I get a house of my own, I don't want carpet can go.
No carpet for James. James is
No carpet bad.
strongly anti-carpet.
Yeah, no carpet.
No carpet for
In
James.
the housing variety, no carpets, please.
What other carpets?
There are other carpets,
Non-housing
Yeah.
carpets, like business carpets. are fine.
non-housing.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm afraid, James, that
You know what I'm talking about. Chat, you know what I'm talking about.
James, you want to tell chat
Right.
what you're talking about?
Right, chat? Just say yes or +1 in chat if you know what I mean.
Just +1 if you know what James is talking about. So James has asked the chat for folks who are interested. Do you know what he is talking about? So James
Yeah,
has
when I
asked,
say
do you know what I'm talking about? So in the chat, let's
Yeah.
just hear. Do you know what James is talking about?
yeah, or if you're watching this on YouTube
If you're
after recording, just put +1.
Yeah, just put
in the
+1
comment
in the
section.
comment section. James will know what that means.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Another Paramore song. Let's go.
Nice.
I've been listening to them a lot recently. They've got
Um,
good music now. I mean, they used to have good music as well, but
But now,
they've like grown up with the music.
yeah, it's funny because I use a similar adjective to describe Metallica. They've grown old to the music.
Right, yeah.
So now all of their music sounds like a Metallica cover band. Or I say it's more of a Metallica tribute band because they would do their own music having listened to Metallica as it's weird. They're trying to sound like Metallica is what it sounds like.
So no carpet, but if you were in the Pokemon world, would you have a Magikarp pet? Of course I would. Kidding me? It's like the easiest pet to take care of.
There's a whole cell phone game about it. It's competitive splashing.
What?
Yeah, you've never heard of it?
No.
You've never heard of the Magikarp Jump mobile game?
No. Is it like Flappy Bird?
No, you should try it, James. It's actually kind of fun. It's dumb, and you won't play it long, but like it is neat.
Okay.
It's oppressively monetized, but it is cute. I'm not gonna lie.
We do love cute.
I know it's your jam.
Yeah. So, speaking of cute, look at my nails today.
I saw. Oh, look at you,
Yeah.
multiple colors, James.
I went multiple colors because I was testing out something. Can you guess the new toy I have?
Is it a UV light?
It is a UV light. So I was testing out how good it was with the different polishes I have.
Is it differently? Is it the same?
No, it's great. Like it's got like a timer on it, so I'll stick my hand in, turn the timer on, and within 2 minutes, the nail varnish is mostly dry. It's dry enough that you can put another coat on. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, and I use the chameleon nail polish on this finger, which is when it's in daylight, it changes colors through the days.
That's
This
pretty
is my
cool.
cyan, which you've seen before, the teal color. This one I fucked up, so you can see it's like really bad. But this, I really love this one, which is also chipped a bit. But yeah, I really love this one. One thing I learned is I need to let my nails grow
Yeah.
because I have a habit when I get nervous, and this week has been real bad for that. But I tend to, I pick at my nails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I end up
Not
chopping them
great.
off. So I need to stop doing that. Nails, thank you, Joji. Yeah, what have you got this week?
I might have dark purple. I've done the
Purple?
color before. Yeah, I filed mine back a bit for packs. I'm gonna try to shape them up as I grow them out. Because May found a really great purple at the drugstore, grocery store. It matched the pack shirts perfectly, and everyone had like noticed.
Let's go.
Yeah, what are you looking for, my man? Why would it be in here? You haven't been in here.
A reason.
My phone. Why? I'm using it at the moment. Yes.
You can't have it. I don't wanna be a monster anymore. I don't wanna be a monster. Let's see here.
Give me a moment. I will put the YouTube chat on the screen. Mem. Sorry. Well, fuck. I said just wait a minute. Impatient Sally? Well, James, I'm
No.
sorry I can't watch you paint right now. I had to move your chat so I could see the YouTube chat.
Fine.
It's okay.
I'm not painting anyway.
Dang, James, why aren't you painting?
I've not been painting this entire time.
Why
Ha!
haven't you been painting, James?
Ha! Ha!
Damn. James is over here leaving me hanging. That is not IP. That's not what IP is about.
That is not IP.
It is not IP. It is the opposite. Memem over here also not being IP.
Sorry about me knocking my camera, everybody. I'm just a klutz.
A silly Billy klutz.
Doing it.
I like this color a lot. It's pretty cool. It's gorgeous.
What's that? What color is that?
The Scouse rifle, like green.
Scouse Rifle Green.
Yeah.
It's a cool name for a color.
Your cool name for a color. Moist Owlet.
Moist Owlet.
Yeah.
It's a new color.
Do you know what color it is? I actually have the color in my head already.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
It's like a ginger brown.
A ginger brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like old brick. but like sun-baked.
Like old brick.
Yeah, old sun-baked brick.
Okay. Oh, I've missed a bit. I lied, by the way. I am still painting, just in case, you're worried.
He's actually not even. I can't tell everybody. He is painting off camera. I can't prove any of this.
Well, I mean, YouTube can. They've got it.
No, I mean your camera's on YouTube right now, James. And I see painting on camera now. I see somebody who probably wasn't painting on camera a moment ago.
Yeah, because I was wiping my paintbrush.
Didn't think I would notice. I'm on to you, James.
Onto me.
Who put you on? What is
You wish you were onto
what
me.
was it called? I will put you on flexi hours.
Yeah. No, the ultimate punishment.
It's okay. If you keep that shit up, if you keep up that language, we'll take away your health insurance too.
But can you?
Oh shit, that's just here in America.
Yeah, we don't have that. Yeah, I was because of like being around doctors and nurses a lot this week, because I've been speaking to folks about like kind of the differences. But I hear that depending on the place you're in America is actually kind of similar. So we have something over here called GPs or general practitioners.
Yeah.
Basically, they're there to diagnose you, or have like a basic idea of what the diagnosis is.
Right.
And you would go to them. You would ring up at 8 a.m., get an appointment, and then go to them, and then figure out what happens next.
Mm-hmm.
So then after the GP, it's like hospital. It like gets accelerated to the hospital.
Right.
Do you have a place like that?
It's funny you mentioned that because I just signed up for one.
Okay.
Because yeah, kind of, but I hadn't had any services like scheduled or anything. Mostly it was like we just like took my blood work, figured out what was going on. He referred me to specialists if I needed it at the time. I didn't at the time, so it was fine.
I still haven't heard word from the therapy people yet.
It's a bummer. They probably have a huge backlog.
They said they'd get in touch with me in 3 weeks.
How long has it been? Has it been 3 weeks yet?
And I think it's been 3 weeks now, because I think the last time we had Itchy Painty,
Well, it was 2 weeks ago we had Itchy Painty.
and that's the last time. That's when I spoke about it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's almost 3 weeks.
That's super cute. That's very cute. Best picture. So here we have it. There's my ghosty dry brushes here. Oh no, it popped off.
What's popping off?
Nothing. my miniature fell off my.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Fuck.
Shit.
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 God damn it. Don't you ruin
God damn
this
it,
in
Bobby.
me. Don't you ruin this in me. Get your shit together. All right. So next up.
What is that? What kind of dad is that? Like, where's that from? What state is that?
That's like high-strung wasp. So it's like conservative Christian, like quiet. Imagine meaner like Ned Flanders vibes.
It's like evil Ned Flanders.
Evil Ned Flanders vibes, yeah. There's a really funny SNL bit with Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Oh, damn.
Where she plays like
Name
a
of my head,
daughter.
go on.
It's him and Anna Gasteyer and Will Ferrell. And like they're just having quiet like dinner. And then he goes, "Well, I had Phil at the office," and she snaps it. "I hate you," and they like start fighting, and that would be the vibe of that parentage.
Okay.
SNL.
Perfect.
It's probably one of the best sketches from her hosting episode. So if you like Google that, it'd probably pop up pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll give it a look later on. I want to do something a bit weird.
Yeah, something
I'm feeling a bit weird, you
You're
know?
feeling a
I
bit
feel a
weird.
bit,
Yeah.
feel a bit strange. I just
Yeah.
want to go a little bit weird, you know?
Gonna get a little bit weird with that. You're gonna get a little bit.
Well, how about strange? Hello, hi, it's me. I'm the problem. Or whatever that Taylor Swift song says.
I have only ever listened to like maybe 2 songs from T Swift.
T Swift?
Yeah.
Wow, you're on first name basis?
No, I don't even. I'm not even worthy of saying her
That's
first name.
Not even worthy. Yeah. The only thing I know about Taylor Swift is that she talks about her relationship with Jake Gyllenhaal a lot in her albums, but doesn't say his name.
Oh boy.
Anyway, bye bye.
Okay. My friend Amy is on Tay-Tay terms with Taylor Swift. She's very high up in the organization.
All right, I'm back. Fuck. Fuck. Shit. Get out. There you go. And the problem, it's me. What about Cantor Blue?
It's a good color. It's a good color. Good strong.
That's a good color right there.
It's a good color right there. James, it's a good color.
That's a good color.
It's a good color. Strong.
Why we're going Australian. Here we are.
What's that?
I don't know why we're going Australian, but
I mean, it's the easiest one.
we've arrived.
It's the easiest one,
Australian.
James.
It's the easiest, is it?
Easiest. Yeah.
Easy.
Easy it is.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I say yes. Yeah, this is doing it for me.
Is it doing it for you?
This is doing it for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I like it. I'm here for it. This is working out like I want it to. It's going to. Yeah, perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. Why is Sherry upset? What did you do, James?
Oh, I think it's because I mentioned flexible hours earlier on.
Oh.
Sorry, Sherry.
It's okay. I only threaten them with James. I hope you never get flexible hours. Fuck that
That's
shit.
all Sherry works as is flexible hours.
Oh my god. That's
Everybody
awful.
now works as flexible hours, like in England. I used to work in this was like 10 years ago. I used to work in a factory that was flexible hours. Every Sunday you get a different fucking shift, like a different week.
That's a big fucking bummer.
Yeah, you get like, oh yeah, you're not working Tuesday this week, by the way. Oh, next week you are working Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah, that's basically how every job I had prior to like an office job went.
Yeah, we call it flexi hours over here.
It's part-time work.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what we
that
call
too.
it.
Because they gaslight you, because they make you think, oh yeah, this is the only opportunity you can get.
Yep. And it's funny because like now that people realize, oh, you said that if I wanted a real job, I should get a real job. So like people are going to get like air quotes real jobs, and now they're like, wait, but not what?
Yeah.
And it irritates me that like I hear people at work talk. It's like people don't want to work anymore. It's like no, just like here's the thing: the people that Kuehne Nagel wants to hire have better jobs somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
And Kuehne doesn't want to hire new people who need training. Because I think that's part of like where like the struggle with me came from is my training wasn't the right kind of training. So like I'm proving to be a challenge because I don't understand logistics. It's not what I went to university for. It's not like, and people do.
Yep. We're in this bad boy, Dan. Dry that off.
Dry it off.
Get more in there. Dry it off again.
And
How's it looking
then
now?
we go in along for the ride.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna do this one for a bit, and 'cause I heard James do it quite recently, and I'm not gonna say it was bad. Actually, it wasn't.
What are you talking about?
The southern one that you were doing recently the other day.
Oh.
I heard it.
I just slip in, you know.
Yeah, you just gotta let
I asked
me.
a question on Twitter recently about like someone said like you have an accent. You have an accent. Don't think you don't. Like everybody has an accent.
Right.
And I just in reply to that tweet, I quote retweet and said, "Can someone please tell me what my accent is? Because
Don't even
it's
know.
it's a little bit of everything."
Right, you're a Midlander,
Sometimes.
right?
Yeah, right. And Lou said, Luigi, the lovely Luigi from the chat from the fastest
Luigi's
squad.
favorite game,
And-
by the way, is Resident Evil Remake.
I'm going to quickly move on from that before Luigi comes in here and puts a hit on Burger.
They can't.
But yeah, Luigi
protect it
said
down.
you like I have a Midlander, but also I have like a South accent. But also there's a little bit of everything just because you've spoken to so many people. I'm like, thanks, Luigi, you really cleared that up.
So it's like you kind of had this accent, but also kind of this one, and then also that. Thanks, friend.
I'm quite lucky as I tend to get the same hours at the same time, even though it's flexi contract. It helps that we have an AOO to sign up for them now too. What's an AOO?
An online portal. I'm gonna guess. Like that's,
Okay.
I shouldn't have made that assumption, but I
So there's
did.
less
I'm not taking it
team
back.
Bring down your neck for more hours. Okay, cool.
I said what I said. It's a list.
I don't regret it. I said the truth. You can't take me. I think I'm going on a ghost hunt soon.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah, my sister asked if I can go on a ghost hunt, and I said, app, right. Yeah, and I said, you do know that if I go on a ghost hunt, I am going to be insufferable.
Oh, also, I want to point out that just because it's an app, I was still technically right. I'm taking that.
You can't just take that when you're wrong.
I'm not wrong. An app is an online portal.
You can't just take that when you're wrong, though.
I'm not wrong.
But you said the wrong thing.
Right, but no, I said a different thing.
You said the wrong thing.
Because it was different does not make it wrong.
We all heard it. I mean, you said the wrong thing.
All right, I'm going to leave this up to Sherry. It was her thing. And Sherry and I are such good friends that I know that Sherry would agree with me.
Don't give in to their gaslighting.
I'm not gaslighting anybody.
We're such great friends.
I'm asking a question. I'm asking an impartial question of, does this app connect to the internet?
Because you're great friends, right?
No, I'm just asking the question just to say if I it's not the time for cross-examination, James.
At least with the accent thing is my kind of obvious. Yeah, you're from Hull, and you could definitely tell that. Or the Hull area. Yeah. I got another friend here, Sherry, Beth, who Burger has met, who is also from Hull as well.
Yeah, it's
Which is
pretty
which is kind of wild. Like two people
distinctive
from Hull
accent.
are in the middle of England. I mean, it's an online portal when I'm on the PC, but it's an app when it's on the phone.
Boom! Count it.
Yeah, you weren't right.
I was right.
No, you weren't. Literally says that.
It's
Sherry
an
said
app,
it.
It's an online portal on the PC.
This is episode 2 of the 12-part arc.
This is what causes the Civil War. James, I understand that you're upset. You're being hysterical. Let me help you.
Don't you gaslight me even more. You've gaslit 2 people
I have not gaslit
so far. We are on fire right now.
I'm not gaslighting.
It's all your fault.
I'm not
Yeah,
gaslighting.
that's me gaslighting you.
Dang. He's using my own power
I
against
caught
me.
that flame and I sent it back.
Damn. The new Marvel villain, the Gaslighter.
Yeah. I wonder how many other people are from Hull around here. Like it kind of surprises me. I think it's because Mansfield is so central. I think, like where I used to live as well. Like those 2 places where they're off like very busy main roads.
I'm also painting in the chains here. These are going to be metallic and rusty. Gonna be rusty bupsies. Rusty bupsies.
Does that mean your Crone's name is Alice?
No, she's.
Yeah.
No,
Do you
James.
get it? You get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? Because she'd be Alice in Chains.
Ah, God damn it, James. I was trying not to. I was trying to fucking deny that. God damn it! You had
Damn
to.
it.
You just fucking really.
Yeah, I did.
Really, James.
I'm here to ruin your day.
Oh, why? What did I ever do to you? We were friends, James.
Oh, God.
Brothers.
Oh god,
Cherished siblings.
This Doomfire Magenta is a lot more red than I expected.
Isn't it? I also have that one too.
Ugh, okay. Well,
I picked up
that was
any
what I
of
was
the
going to color her
contrast
tongue
paints I
as, but...
noticed.
Say again?
I picked up any of the new contrast paints I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the paint and take at the end of the weekend, I had a lot of leftover paints I just gave away.
Do you know what? I tried to find Spirit Stone Red, right? And I spoke to my local game store about it, and he said the reason why we don't have any is that every single Spirit Stone Red I've had in has been faulty.
Huh? Wonder what's wrong with it.
Yeah, like he says that the blue and the green are fine. They always come out fine, but the red is always very chunky and like it's coagulated and weird.
Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Weird.
It's really weird.
Isn't it weird?
It's super weird.
James.
Yeah.
James.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Colonel.
Gentle groans into your ear. Coming this summer.
Is that coming this summer?
I came this summer.
Did you come? So that's like my funny meme with that particular game series is like there's a lot of dialogue in Metal Gear games, and that dialogue, a whole lot of it is somebody going like, "Snake, here's this fact about this thing that we told you about," and Snake would be like, "Is that the fact you told me?"
Yeah, I really do that.
Yeah.
Oh man. Is that the thing you said?
Is that the thing you just said? And they go, exactly. So you have to go do that thing I just said. And he goes, okay. And that's it. Like that's every interaction.
That's it. That's all you get.
It's basically an episode of Columbo.
It's
Except
like an
there's-
exposition reply, you know?
It's like it's funny, and the Persona 4 had an anime, wherein the lead character, the main character, Yu Nakamura, was just just responded to things in the affirmative, and that was his only dialogue in the whole show. Because that's your function in the game. Is just to say yes to things.
Yeah.
So he's always like just different inflections of yeah.
Oh man. I read like Metal Gear. I think this is a testament of its time as well, because there was a lot of this in video gaming. But it's like I remember like trying to play that game for the podcast, and the first thing that came to my mind is like they were just having this conversation about the mission at hand, and then Metal Gear would just suddenly talk about a woman and how hot she was. For no reason.
The first one, you're talking about Meryl.
Yeah. Okay, gotta go eat. Enjoy your painting. Thank you,
Hey,
Sherry.
Sherry, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah. By the way, if you don't follow already, please go follow Sherry
At Sherry
on all
Bryant
good social
Art.
media sites. It's Sherry Bryant Art on everything. They do amazing art.
Especially if you're a big fan of like Marvel IPs and stuff. There's a lot of Marvel IP stuff that's really pretty.
Oh, I love this song. What's this called?
I think that song loves you.
I Know the End by Phoebe Bridges. Honestly, this song and Animal by Paris really got me through this week.
Did it really? That's super good.
Yeah. Man, music is so great.
It is. I like music a lot. I'm looking for Flesh Terror's Red.
A reason.
No reasons. No explanations.
None of this. None of that.
None of that.
None of the other. Can I tell you about an old joke that my nana had once?
Yeah, tell me this old joke.
It's so good, and I think you'll probably laugh at this.
I will. I'm gonna laugh at it anyway.
So my nana was a lewd joker, but she was also a very newborn again Christian kind of deal. Like she used to be very serious in everyday life, but when she used to actually let her hair down, she used to be very lewd, and gross.
Nana sounds awesome.
And when I was a kid, herself and her partner were going to a club, by the way, when I say club, I mean like a club, like it's a club of people, not like a nightclub, right?
Yeah,
and they were having
it's
like
like
this
a
Christmas like get up do, and she used to like dressing up in like costumes, what we call now cosplays, and she made her own nun costume, right? On her head, on a note on her head, on her nun cowl, whatever it's called, right? It said none of this. On her chest, it said none of that. And on her butt, it said, and none of the other either.
That's funny.
And when I was a kid, I didn't understand it, obviously.
It's an
I was a
anti-sexual
kid.
harassment costume.
But yeah, it was a good fucking costume. Yeah, my nana was great.
All right, so that's all of that. We got her cowl area dialed in. Next up is the gold. So we're going to use the Duncan Rhodes gold just to try it out.
So I haven't received my metallics yet from him. Well, from this website.
What pieces of shit?
It said it. I think it's being sent by Royal Mail, so it's probably because of the strike. But they sent an email saying it had been dispatched. 2 days ago. But yeah, if it doesn't come to me, I am going to Duncan Rhodes' house.
Which is in Nottingham, as we know.
She's in Nottingham, and I'm gonna personally complain. I'm kidding. I won't do that.
I'll be like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
They were like, I ordered your metallic paints.
Don't you fire? I'm a human. I'm sorry about that, man. I thought you were one of them.
Just in time for Nana Owl, yeah. I'm trying to remember like other stuff she did too. Right now,
What is
I
going on
find
in
it
this
hard
town? I don't have
to
a
remember.
clue.
Huh?
I
What?
was just, you weren't paying attention to me, so I was just doing the intro
Oh.
conversation between Leon and Bob Kendo in Resident Evil 2 original. That's a deep cut. That'll be a deep cut reference that, like, I'll get a message from Sai at some point and be like, Bugger, did you do this? Like, yeah.
I love that you tried to do size accent.
I can't. I abandoned it halfway through.
Someone clip that and send it to Sai.
No, please don't clip that and send it to Sai. I don't want her to hate me.
Please clip it and send it to Sai. Thank you. Thanks.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Thanks.
If
Thank
any of you have
you, thank
any at
you.
all feelings for me in any capacity, you will not do that. Let Sai, if she watches the episode, discover it for herself. I'll own it up to it, but please, like, don't rub it in.
Please.
It's bad.
Go send it.
It's
Do
like
it.
it's
Do
not
it.
ready. It's not ready. It's like it's not
Do it.
ready.
It's for the good. It's a learning.
No,
It's
you stop it.
It's gonna.
You stop it, Shoji.
Thank you, Shoji.
You stop it, Shoji.
Thanks, Shoji.
I will take this as a grave betrayal
No,
and
oh no.
enact swift revenge.
Oh no. God, you're like a cat, aren't you?
Yes. Do not cross me. I have fuck around to find out energy.
Yeah, you can have that energy. Whether you actually act it out or not is another matter.
Wow. That's okay. I'll just I'll find somebody else to hang out with me for my next stream while you're away.
Wow.
No, it's okay.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I'll probably just jump into the voice chat and whoever joins me can. By the way, I do that. Everybody, when change isn't around, I will jump into public voice and have conversations with whoever joins it. It just so happens that Choji's the one who joins it most often. Like some people who take time off away from the program.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Fucking PAX extraordinaire over here.
Oh yeah, PAX was
took
a
an
great
entire
time, by
week
the way.
out.
I did. It was awesome too.
For me,
What's that?
with your responsibilities.
Wow, you didn't even stream, James.
I didn't stream what?
You didn't stream on Sunday? What were you
Oh,
doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't stream while I was in hospital.
Oh shit! Fuck. That backfired.
Yeah.
Tragically.
Yeah. How's it feel? How's it feel?
Not great, James. Not great. I don't like this feeling at all.
I was in hospital for 4 days. Like, it was not a great time. I like that red you've done on the collar, by the way.
Yeah, it's gonna be the one flash of color. I'm gonna dry brush
Yeah.
it white, with the next like wave of dry brushing that's gonna happen on this mini. So next.
Yeah. Ooh. I think I might have too many colors in mine, but
No, I have a thing that works out. You snitch, both of you.
fucking got them.
I am going to, you will rue this betrayal. You will rue it. This betrayal you've done.
Yeah, we're very, very afraid.
You should be. Be afraid of the ruing. You will. You'll rue it. You'll be ruing. Are you doing it yet? Are you ruing?
No, I'm laughing at your rue.
My rue is strong, by the way.
Is it like Louis Theroux?
No. Tam Cardi has a really funny song about that guy.
Yeah, I mean, they're both great guys.
Yeah. Apparently, Louis Thoreau. Louis Thoreau, or is it Thoreau?
I say Theroux, but I don't know precisely actually. Yeah.
You can jam, you can do it. Just get moving. Get moving. It's funny. And here we go.
Ooh. All right, we're back. Gonna shake,
Okay.
shake, shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Wait, I don't know where I put my rubber appendages. Oh, here we are.
All right, what am I looking at next?
All right, I'm back, everybody. Don't
Ray's
panic.
back! I think I'm going to do this again.
You should do it.
I'm going to. Thanks.
You're welcome. I give you permission.
Hear that, y'all? James gave me permission to do the thing I was going to do anyway. Isn't that cute of him? That's so nice that he just gave me permission to do that thing I was going to do already.
Yup.
Yeah, it's okay, James. I appreciate you.
Yep.
Have I unsettled you, son?
No, I'm just concentrating.
You concentrating hard on your project.
I'm so hard concentrating.
You're so oof. I think you're gonna need to work on your phrasing, James.
I meant exactly what I
That is
said.
wildly inappropriate.
Who's it inappropriate for?
The audience, James. We have to think about the audience.
I think they're okay. You let us know in the comment section below. If you ain't, put +1.
If you put +1. If you are, give me. If you are not okay, you just want James to stop talking about that nonsense that what he's talking about. You can go ahead and you just add, instead of the +1, you do the upside down face emoji.
What?
The upside down face emoji.
What?
The up. Damn it, James, you know I'm having a hard time saying it. The upside
Emoji.
down. Upside down face emoji.
What?
You have to. James, I know you're just being obstinate because you're bitter. Like coffee.
Kofi?
Like coffee. You're bitter like coffee,
Kofi?
James.
That thing all those liberals use
No, everybody drinks
to
coffee.
kickstart their campaigns?
You're just not even. You're not going to commit to the bit. Like everybody drinks coffee. It's universally beloved.
I don't think so, actually.
It's one of those things that you like. No matter like, you can be a diehard conservative, or like everybody agrees that coffee is great, and most of them
Listen a
shop at
second. Are you saying the
Starbucks.
coffee brings everybody together?
No, absolutely not. I'm saying that coffee empowers people to be assholes to one another.
Listen to me. Now I know the liberals drink coffee. I don't want to drink coffee.
Okay, good. More for me. We don't need coffee anyway. Old person. Go to bed at midnight or 6 a.m. Wake up at 2. Get your early bird special. I'm on to you. I know your tricks.
I'm not okay. +1. Show in distress. Oh no. What's up? Pump. There's a bubble in my snake bite leather.
There's a bubble in my snake bite leather.
Yep.
There's a snake in my boot.
My boot. My lovely lady boot.
No. No.
Check it out.
No, James, no. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop.
What? Are we allowed Fergie on this channel?
No, James, no.
Wow, what's she
No.
done?
She ain't done nothing, James. That's the problem.
What you mean?
I,
That's good.
she ain't socially conscious, James. You can't.
What you? Well, I mean, she's more socially conscious than we are.
That's valid. That's valid.
The okay was from what you were talking about earlier.
Oh, when James was asking if everybody was okay, and I was telling people if you're
I
not
see.
okay, if you're not okay,
I'm not okay.
So really, you didn't do the upside down face emoji. But then again, we did tell people in the comment section to do it.
We did.
I don't know that the chat goes to the comment section. I don't think it does. I think it's a separate function.
Yoop.
Yarp.
Yarp.
And that's part of it.
Some lead. I was really looking forward to putting the metallics on this, but
I mean, we have
from
a few minutes.
the Duncan Rhodes metallics, but I'll have to just wait, I guess.
Or just use different metallics, and you'll get your metallics later.
Oh, I know. I'm just doing lead belcher, but
Wouldn't it have been cool to not have to, huh?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Wouldn't that have been neat?
And I really need a new detail brush. This one's got two prongs at the end of it, like going in two different directions.
You can get you some brush soap and watch a technique video on how best to clean that, and try and seeing if you can even it out. Save the brush.
Save it.
I ain't saying that is possible. Now, mind you, James.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it's possible, but I'm such an asshole.
Well, I mean, like this brush cost me £15, so I'd like to be able to, if I could.
Yeah, there's YouTube videos you can watch to like help you out with that.
Because the only reason this brush is this way is because like when I was less experienced, I didn't know how to.
Yeah,
like,
I've had to go through a couple Winsor Newton Series 7 number 2s. Like those are like $20 brushes that, when I was like getting started, I bought a nice brush, and I know, and like I don't know if folks will remember, if we scale this back to the videos that we ended up never recording, you will remember that I did indicate that I always recommend people start with cheap brushes.
Synthetics. Yeah.
Cheap synthetics to kind of cut your teeth, and then when you're feeling ready for it, like, and it is something that you have to kind of self-assess. But when folks are ready for it is when I often will recommend, hey, well, like, so maybe now try.
I do feel like, however, because painting, I know this is said a lot, but painting has a lot of advice where it's like, well, you need to do it until you feel comfortable. However, a lot of people don't know when that is.
Absolutely.
I feel like there should be a video at some point. I'm honestly, I don't think I'm there yet, so I can't do it, right? But like, it would be cool if there was a video out at some point where someone could tell you those steps when you do feel like. So and I know it's personal, but it's like,
funny you mentioned that, James. Like, so what I'm doing this year, one of the things I'm working on for PAX over this year is I'm going to reach out to like painting like people, and I'm going to do a poll of like community members that I know.
Yeah.
And ask like, hey, by the way, mini painting internet, like, what do you think about like so what I want to do is I want to take the painting contest at PAX, and I want to submit, like, I want to be able to publish a criteria of like what a bronze, silver, and a gold miniature are in terms of like what a beginner bronze. So it's like beginner, middle, or like big. And I want to publish what those things mean.
Yeah. No,
Um,
that's a great idea. I think like having a tier system like that is fantastic as well for folks who are in this hobby.
so that way, when folks who are in this hobby, they have something to like gauge themselves against.
Exactly. Exactly. The Duncan Rhodes bowls, do they come with bowls in them?
No, no, you can buy them. Like they were balls were part of the Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, balls.
You
were
just
part of
get
the
your
Kickstarter.
own.
Yeah,
You can take the bowls apart, I guess.
absolutely.
Yeah.
They don't come apart easily, which is like kind of like I think it's a good thing, but I understand
I think
how.
any of them do. Like the ones I got are pretty, like they got pretty deep lip on them. So,
Hey
but there's
yo,
too much
deep
pain.
lip, everybody. Ooh wee,
Ooh, wee.
ooh wee. Like get that deep lip. Do 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 do.
What are you doing, Arise?
What's that?
What are you doing, Arise?
How am I doing, your eyes? That's a very
What
personal
color?
question. I don't know yet. I'm thinking I haven't gotten there yet. I'm not at that point in the. I'm still like working on what I'm gonna do with her about her hair.
I think I just might non-oil them
Yeah,
and then add a white highlight.
that means it's easy. It's easy. It's good. It sounds fine.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. Mm.
Where is my other brush? Oh, there it is.
Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush? Where is my brush?
Oh, I've knocked something over. There we go.
So this is the other part of why I'm digging my new method of mini painting is I haven't done much shading, but as I've moved on to other parts of the mini, I've done stuff that's like I want to be a cumulative effect, and it's actually working out really well. Because like right now I'm painting in this. I'm about to go in and I'm going to paint the skull that's in her hand with a color called Screaming Skull, if I have it handy, which I should. No, I don't have that one. I have another one, but I do have Screaming Skull. It's not up there.
Sharp hour.
It's not up there. It's not up there. It's in my hand now. I mean, I got my brush and my method. I can't really talk about it. So, yeah, it's what I'm talking about. There you go. Thank you for indulging me, everybody. We're going to paint this skull here. I'm going to use a new wash that I got.
Ooh, what you get?
It's called Cryptek Armor Shade, which is like a greasy looking, like kind of dark brown.
Ooh.
Which I think is going to work really well for my next phase of this project, which will be washing her skin.
I need more of this stuff. How do you like Christmas, Bugs?
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
It's a good excuse to get together with family. Like,
Yeah.
it's the
Eat
only time of
food.
the year that we. It's the only time of year that we. Sorry.
Find time to get together.
Well, the family invites us over, I should say. Like the only
Okay.
time they remember we exist. So it's like for that purpose, it's fine.
Look at you.
I think I'm going to use this Cryptek Armor Shade gloss.
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 Yeah, I still got gloss on there.
It's just got gloss on it for the sauce.
Gloss on the sauce.
Yeah.
I like it.
You'd like it.
Like.
You'd like it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like,
Oh, well. I don't have
sure.
much. Yeah.
Fuck. God damn it.
Damn it. What? Shit. Oh, no. That's not a good... What is that? Mechanicus Standard Gray.
It's a good gray. It's a real.
It's a good gray. It's a good gray.
It's a good gray, James. It's a good gray.
Good gray.
It's a good gray. I got no complaints with that one.
You don't know because I'm using it.
I watched a video on Reddit yesterday of like a very old like parking attendant yelling at a guy for parking his Range Rover in 2 spots. And the guy's defense was like, "But I'm in a Range Rover. Like, you need 2 spots, mate." The guy's like, "I don't." He's like, "It's not my problem. It's 2 spots. You can fit it in 1 spot if you wanted to." Because, but if I fit it in 1 spot, then like these other cars might hit my car. Like, do you understand? He's like, "You have to take this back." It's like I'm in a Range Rover. It's like,
what?
But you don't understand.
An excuse.
I'm in a Range Rover, so I need 2 spots. I can't fit this. He's like, the couple who says, "People like you with your BMWs and your Audis."
No, for real. That is a real issue. Like, man. Like, I don't think it's so much of a problem in America, but in the UK, because we're in like on a small island, like when everyone has like a 4x4 or like a fucking Audi or something huge, like a huge machine, it's like it's so not needed, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're always fucking parking like way too close to you. Like, or they always park at like an odd angle, and it's like fucking have some consideration, please.
No, they don't have consideration. They bought a giant fucking Range. They own a Range Rover, James. They don't need to anymore.
Yeah.
People don't matter.
It's like, and you know, like, say if I seen like a farmer's like kind of mark on it or something, I'd be like, okay, fair, but still, you're kind of an asshole for parking like that. But most people aren't. They're just big Tory toffs who've just bought the car because it's big and they want to feel higher and mightier than everybody else.
Big Tory toffs.
Yeah,
Fuck.
big rich Tory toffs.
I hate that. Thanks, I hate it. Thanks, I hate Tory toffs.
Yeah, same. Also hate Tory toffs. Just well, Tories in general, to be honest.
I think this is gonna work out like I want it to. We'll see. I'm gonna dry brush this with the blue again. And get these eyes blocked in. And I think that if I do it right, and I've thought this through like I think I've thought this through, then the green and the blue will interact in a fun way through the shade that I've just laid down.
Oh, I missed a bit of red on that tongue there.
The tongue there, James.
Or
Gyar.
yeah, I definitely need more paler reds.
Yeah, it's funny because like you get started on the hot and you realize it. Like that's where the expense comes from, not the minis. Yeah. Minis are cheap.
Yeah,
comparatively speaking.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm like I don't buy a lot of new paints anymore because I kind of have my set that I have. But if I need to replace something, I do shop for it. Mm-hmm. Or if there's a new something like the Duncan Rhodes paints I wanted to try. And then once they're available, I'm gonna continue to use it unless it comes out that he too is a secret Nazi sympathizer. Which is to say,
I actually told who was it actually? Oh yeah, the Valkyries. So the Valkyries. Oh wait, I can't actually discuss this. Never mind. It's super secret stuff. Sorry, guys.
Did they get a Sale 75 subscription or something?
No. They haven't. Let's just put that. Okay, they haven't. It's just it might have happened, and yeah.
Yeah, right. When the tone when you have to take down a Kickstarter from the community is like, fine, I guess we'll take it down. Like, come on.
Come on.
Y'all know what you were doing. It was just a thing. Why are you taking it so seriously? Yeah, you know why.
Yeah, stop being a Nazi.
Stop being a natty. You got it, James.
Like, so fucking this Kanye West thing recently, it's blown my mind.
Right?
I just can't believe the things he's saying. And it's so funny because all these like right-wing people are right now they're trying to like Lex Friedman, and Piers Morgan and Alex Jones are bringing Kanye onto their show, and even they are like
Kanye,
blown.
You need to dial it back, friends.
Like even Alex Jones is like, oh, it's just because you like the uniforms, right? It's because you like the uniforms. The uniforms is what you like, and Kanye's like, no,
I think
I love
great.
Nazis. He says, like it's like you fucking idiots,
Kanye. It's just like him with Elon Musk right now. I just like really can't stand.
Like, oh man, rich people, man.
Right.
Ugh. Like right now, we're getting a great little microcosm into like how like stupid rich people, you know. So you got all that money, and you don't know what to do with it.
When you have that amount of money and that amount of privilege, like it's starting to see the implications of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been calling it for years that this was going to happen.
Absolutely. Elon Musk is going to do a supervillain turn.
Yeah.
He's gonna renounce his world citizenship, go live on a fucking desert island, and do whatever the hell he wants.
Just fucking go to Mars already, man.
Right? Just be on the first ship to Mars.
Let's go to fucking Mars and leave us alone. Like you know, Kurzgesagt.
No.
There's a YouTube channel called Kurzgesagt who they do really fun scientific kind of videos that are all illustrated.
Yeah.
Really well done. And basically they give you like the cliff notes on really complicated matters in terms of space and science and stuff. And today's video was like, what would we need to do to colonize Mars? It was really interesting. It was like, it was talking about that basically we'd have to use giant lasers and a big shield that would be in front of, that would have to go between the sun and not like a shield that like a traditional shield, like a big shield, but
shield.
Yeah, it'd be like a ring that would refract all the solar winds and make it go around Mars instead of hitting it. Yeah, it was really informative, and I was just thinking, instead of all these fucking rich fuckers buying Twitter or spending money on Meta or whatever the fuck else, just fucking spend on Mars, man.
Yeah.
Just
the people just want to go to Mars.
Just go to Mars, like spend the money on go to Mars and fix Mars up, because man, this planet's not gonna last forever.
Right. Preach it, James.
I mean, actually, the planet is gonna last, but we are not gonna last on this planet. Right. I think that's the big one. The planet's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of it. You heard of a system called the TRAPPIST system?
Mm-mm.
It's a system that is only 20 light years away from us. And it has a really young star, but it has, I think it's 4 or 5 planets that are in the habitable zone.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah. And like we need to get a closer look, but it's if we need to get out of the solar system, it's the
ideal
place would be going. Yeah. Because it's just ripe for like having water and the oxygen in the atmosphere we need and everything. And it's, we got 4 chances.
Sand probes. One of my favorite recent memes is like, hey, when you sign up for to be the first settlers, but then 50 years after you left, they invented a faster spaceship, so there's already people there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like what happened to Voyager, I think. Or will happen soon.
No, because of like how long it took for them to. Well, that is. Oh, have you not finished Voyager? Do you not know how Voyager ends?
No, I mean the probe Voyager.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the show. Yeah.
It's about to get like something we sent after is about to pass it.
Yeah.
It's funny. All right, so we're gonna fucks around here, find out.
Oh, we're gonna find out. Are we finding out?
We're about to, James. Okay. And then we're gonna take this frost heart.
Yeah, I love space anyway.
Space is pretty cool.
And I think we should be thinking about space more.
Hard agree. More space talks.
That's the end of my TED talk about space.
Thank you, James. Everybody that's here for James.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
I'm about to do my last thing on this mini for the day, and that's the hair. Actually, second to last thing, because I'm also going to dry brush it one more time. And then that'll be, this mini will be finished. So right now I'm working on darkening some of that frost. Because I just want it to be a darker blue. So that way when I put it on the hair, it doesn't look the same. But it's also like a nice rich blue that I really like.
Going for a purple on mine.
I think that this is the right call for me.
I wanted to look what's that, like very Goosebumps. You know the
Yeah, I
color
get what
palette
you
they use
mean.
for
Yeah.
Goosebumps?
I get you. It's kind of like
Because
also.
she reminds me of a Goosebumps like uh
Yeah,
miniature monster.
I get that. I hear that.
Want to R.L. Stein her ass.
Fuck, James, that's spicy.
Welcome back, Sherry.
Welcome back. James and I are just doing our overage time because we got started late.
Overage, is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Overage.
What do you call it?
I like that.
Stoppage
No, I don't.
time?
I didn't know what to call it. I mean, we would probably call it overtime.
You know, in
But
soccer, it's called stoppage time.
no, it's called overtime.
No, you're called overtime.
Yeah.
That's different. That's what I was hoping for. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I like overage as well, though. All right, let's mix you in.
Yeah. Okay. So this is gonna be cool. I think this is gonna be dope. All right. Unfortunately, people won't get to see this finished. Because as soon as we're done, we're going grocery shopping.
Boo.
Yeah, it's okay. But I will
Boo.
post a
Grocery
picture.
shopping.
I'll post a picture, and because I have to let this dry.
You also, let's put you on blast here, but you also haven't shown us a picture of your elementals, which I was very excited to see.
I did.
Oh, in Itch Paint, you didn't.
I showed my elementals in painting.
Let me try.
Did I not?
No, you didn't.
Oh well, I'll do that as soon as we're done talking.
Yeah, because I was so interested to see your like kind of, it was almost a porcelain like style marble, which I really loved the idea of.
Yeah. I will share those as soon as stream is over. Like while
Yeah.
we're on the way to the grocery store. I will share those because they're on my phone. Those.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Yeah. So the last thing I wanted to do for this mini before I called it then is I do want to, once this dries, I'm going to hit it with a dry brush of the blue, the ethereal blue. And then again,
Ethereal blue.
a final dry brush with the white, alchemy, the metallic white that I've been using to dry brush it overall to kind of give it this like shimmering. I don't know if it's translating well on the camera, but it is pretty cool. But she's gonna be pale, and ultimately speaking, I think it's gonna look very, very, very neat once it's done. So with that said, I want to thank everybody for joining us today in Painty. Thank you for watching our Crone. Here's my Crone. There's James's Crone. They're both very cool. And as always, we want to thank everybody who joined us today for Sherry Bryant Art. Please follow that wonderful human being on Twitter, as well as Choji. You should also follow on Twitter. Choji does not provide art in the same way. Choji provides masterful memes. Thank you to James, as always, for joining us. And thank you to Sai for giving us the space to run this bad boy. See y'all next week for Itch Painting, when we will announce what we're going to be doing midweek. Love you all. I have a burger. Y'all have been great, and have a nice day.